Okay, welcome back to Tony's Board Life. I, of course, am Tony. We are getting into No Question of Surrender. So we're getting close to the end. We've only got 2 turns left. And looking at it here, we're at the 1700 clock here. And one thing I do need to check on real quick is the 2 dispatch points when they get those. So the way this works out is the dispatch points, in No Question of Surrender, 2 additional dispatch points are received if the divisional activation trait is drawn on the 1700 turn, not on the 1900 turn. So I'm assuming that we're going to get 2 dispatch points we'll get it eventually. For the Italians, but right now we currently have the French division activation chit here, so that's going to be the first chit that we have. So we need to go through that process. And go through that. So let's go ahead and we got to start with, for the division activation, increase the number of CPs. So we need to roll once. And so we roll. We get, 9. That's a good one. That's really good for the French. 9 divided by 2, which is, so it's 4.5. Round down, so that's 4. And the command rating is 5. So he's going to get 9 command points, which is good because they have none, and now they have 9. So that's good. Not going to worry about the dispatch points. So now we can do anything with any of the units here, as long as they are in. We can move. We can move any units in the division. And if I want to spend some CP, I can do a second activation. But a couple things that we could do is we could work on, well, let's see. This is a suppressed unit, so we're going to go ahead and activate that suppressed unit. Now, he's got 2 cohesion hits on him already, so this will be a suppressed. So we have to roll a 4 or less on that one to not be suppressed, and we rolled a 5, so he still stays suppressed. And so that's that one. So we're not gonna, there's nothing else to mess with there. Underneath here, there's another. So that one's done. We're gonna go ahead and that's got a step loss too. So let's see here. So that step loss on this one is a 4. Minus 1 for the step loss is a 3. Minus 1. So 2 or less. Oh, where's my Frenchy dice? Here it is. 2 or less. Hey, you got a 0. So yes, this unit is no longer suppressed. So that's a good thing. Toss that back there. Let's see here. That one's in contact. So I can move or do stuff that's not in fire range. But I really don't see anything that I want to do with that. I think I'm going to save my command points for my overall activation chit. So really I've used this to really just get suppression taken care of, or at least attempt to. So we'll do that. The other thing I forgot to do is do dispatch points. I do have 2 dispatch points, and I do want to spend it for the Italians, and that was my bad. I was supposed to buy this one first, but I can do it right now and throw it in the chit. So let's go ahead and we will pull the next chit out. Okay, so the next chit is going to be the French everything chit. The overall command shit. So direct command shit, I can activate any number of in-command units by spending 1 CP per unit and having each perform one non-engineer action. I must spend a CP for each activating unit, and I must have any leader stacked, with whatever, and may not perform a second action. So I have 9 command points, and you better believe I'm going to spend all 9 of them. So, what do we want to do first? I think what we will do is... so this... Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... and we're going to fire this one right here onto this hex right here. So this will be an indirect artillery fire. So that's 1 CP. So we're down to 8. Indirect, HE indirect. Okay. Firing with mortar unit. No. Within minimum 4 hex minimum range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. 4 hex minimum, sorry. So yes. Self-spotting, no. In contact with unit with line of sight, yes. And then we're going to go through this. Go through the modified fire rating. Okay. So this will be direct fire. It is starting with a 4 on the orange, which is indirect HE. So company bonus. That's only a single step unit, so that won't do anything. Ranges don't matter. Defense rating. Okay. So the defense rating here, as we're starting to get these down, -1. Okay, so -1 for the defense rating. So that's -1, so that's a 3. And yeah, so 3 or less will hit. So we'll fire with the Frenchy dice. And he gets a 6. So that is done. So he is done. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Oh, well, we might as well. So we're going to take this anti-char. So that brings me down to 7. He is going to direct fire. Let's get it into here. This guy's a little far in. So let's fire into here. So that's going to be direct fire. It's only a single, so I can't do that. Range is 1, so that's nothing. So this will be armor versus armored. Defense rating, he has a -1, so that's a 3. Yep, so 3. 3 or less hits, and we get an 8, so he's done. That's got a 2 assault. That's a 2 assault. I think I can bring both of these units into the assault, which would be interesting. Let me take a look. Hold on. So the answer to that question is yes, but I have to pay a CP for each. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to do 2 CPs, which is a 5. And so these guys right here are going to assault into that hex. So I think we will zoom in here, because this is kind of one of the fun parts. Okay, let's get this centered. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do the assault procedure. Okay. So, do we need to perform a bravery check? Yes, we do. Because it is an armored for that. Let me grab not just... let's see here. Does this have a better... Assault. Nope. Process is probably the best way to do this. How do I solve? Okay. Check variety. If the defending units include armor unit or entrenched, or the assault unit is over bridge, each assaulting unit must make a bravery check as a troop quality check. A command point may not be spent to ensure this pass. Applying the 1 modifier. Okay, so we've got to do that. So this is a 4, and I do need to take a -1 out of it because of the defensive rating. So I need a 3 or less for the bravery check. I got a 9 for one of them, and they're both the same, and a 7 for one. So did they pass? No, that ends the assault. So that was 2 points. Not worth it. No, that was a failure of 2 points. Okay. I do not like that at all. Okay, so we're going to zoom back out here. I'll back up just a little bit here. And so I think I've kind of done everything I want to in this unit, right? This area right up here. Let's go down here and see what we can do down here. So I do have a mortar unit here. Can spot this. It is a 3. That's a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was there. Okay. This is so on the edge of the table right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and spend a point. This just tells me that I did it. We spend a point on this one. Command point is done. 4 command points. Yeah, so that's the 3. And it's going to be a mortar. Okay. Mortar begin fire. Within range. Yes, it is. Is it self-spotting? Yes. So now we got to do the modified because the mortar can self-spot. And this is, or is there a, yep. So we're going to go after this one with the cohesion hit on it right here. So that's going to be our main target right here. Okay, let's see here. So now we need to fire. This will be done. That is 2, so we can company bonus. I can use that. It's in command. Yep. Pass TQC for company fire bonus. Yes, I'm going to spend 1 command point to pass that, to make that a 5. Range versus unarmored is going to be -3. So it's at a 2. Defense rating is a 0, so that doesn't do anything. It has 4 steps in there. So yeah, so 2 or less will score a hit. 0, that's a hit. And a 0 on an unarmored target is a 1. So that is definitely a hit. Oh shoot, I got to do a step loss counter on this one. And he still stays that way. And then I do need to roll, because I took a step loss, I will need to roll a possible suppression, I think. Let's see here. Result is a 9, no. 0 or less. It was a 0. Yes. Apply result to a target CRT. Yes. Fire rating with company bonus less than 6. Yes, so it is a light barrage. Yep. Okay, so it is a light barrage. I got to make sure I add that because that will change some stuff. So we need a light barrage in there. So the light barrage will go on here like such. Not a mortar unit. So I don't have to do the suppression, possibility suppression, because it's not a mortar unit. So, okay. Awesome. So that was worth all the points. That actually was very, very worth it for that one. So that's pretty cool. I still have 3 SPs left. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this anti-char, and he is going to fire. That's another command point. He's going to fire on that step lost unit. Right here. So that's a 4 on the unarmored. Okay. 4 on the unarmored direct fire. I got this one down. Maybe I should review it again. Hopefully I didn't. Continue to fire. Yes. Is it within target? Yes. Is there a line of sight? Yes. Is there more than one target? Yes. Select a single unit. We already did that. Now we need to do the modified fire rating. So this is a single step, so it cannot get a company bonus. It's range versus unarmored. It is 1, 2, 3. So it's -1. So that drops that down to a 3. Defensive rating of this is at 0. So that's nothing. Massive steps. Nope. Because there's actually only 3 steps in there right now. So I need a 3 or less. Yep, 3 or less to hit. And I get a 4. So that is not a hit. Yep, that's just a miss. Okay, so now we can put this back in here, like so. Okay, so I have 2 more. That's armor piercing. Let's get a range of 4. 3, 4. That's not going to help. Let's get a range of 2. That's nothing there. Let's go ahead and we will fire this 1-1, which is this artillery. And we're going to fire it into that same hex. And that's going to be indirect fire again. Indirect fire. Firing with a mortar unit. No. Yes. Within range, yes. Self-spotting, no. In contact, yes. Modified. Okay, so this is a 4 indirect versus a non. Again, it's a single step unit, so it is a 1. So I can't do a company bonus. Ranges doesn't matter. Defensive rating is a 0. It's not mass steps, so that's just a 4 or less on this die, and I rolled a 5. So yeah, so this guy has been fired, and I've got to do the CP on that one. And then, jeez, what do I want to do? I really don't want to. Why don't I go ahead and leave that 1 point for right now? Yep, I think we'll do that. So we're going to leave the 1 point for right now. And, yeah, we'll leave the 1 point for right now. And that'll be it for that chat. Okay, here we go. And we get, formation activation. Finally, can really start doing some stuff. Okay, so what we are going to do is, let's focus in on this area here. So we're going to take and we're going to assault into, how do I want to do this? I can assault into a lot of places here. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do, so I'm going to take this guy here. He is going to assault into here. So let's do that first. Troop quality. Let me get the assault flow here. There we go. Assault. Need to perform a bravery check. No, we do not. Defender's opportunity fire. So, nope, there's none in here because it's this hex, and these are all single range units. So, okay. Assaulting a suppressed unit. Assaulting unit suppressed? Nope. First round of assaulted, eliminate 0 step. There are no 0 steps. Defenders decide to run or stay. And he's going to run, or he's going to stand. Assaulters charge or fire. We're going to fire. Perform a simultaneous assault fire. Units that charged or run away do not fire. Each unit fires twice, once with their fire rating and once with their assault rating, unless the assault rating is in red. That would be, so that then it is twice with the assault rating. So he has to fire twice with the assault rating. Okay. Suppressing assaulting units. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to do the assault. We'll start with the assaulting unit. I kind of like to do that first. So company bonus. Company bonus. Yeah, why not? We're going to spend the command point to do that. So that, so we're going to go with the direct fire, the white, and so it is going to be a 5 now. Range, there's no range issues. Defense will be a -2. That's why I did that. So that'll be a 3. Not a massive step. So 3 or less, and let's get our, I'm going to zoom this back out just so we can see the die roll. 3 or less, that's a 4. So that one's fine. Now we have to do the 2, and that passes that one for this one as well. So this will be a 4, no range. So it's back to 2. So yeah, 2 or less. Oh, 1. And so this will be on the pink. And this is a 1. So this is a possible suppression. So possible suppression. So that's an S+. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for it anyways. It is a 4. Oh, it's a 1. So yeah, he passes that. So now we have to do the this one because it's simultaneous, and this is my first round. So let's go ahead and put, okay, so 1. So it's first round. So he cannot do a company bonus. No range. Defense is a -1, so he is going to need 0s to hit. Rolling on with the Frenchy dice. Got a 1, that's a miss. And a 3, that's a miss. So that's our first round. And now we're on to round number 2. And we'll do the same. It's going to be the same ones, except for I'm going to have to roll for the troop quality for the company bonus now. So this will be a 5 or less. I get my Italian dice here. 5 or less. And he gets a 6. So he does not get that. So 1 or less is going to hit. An 8. Nope. Okay, and can't do the company bonus for the second one. -2, so this is 0 or nothing. So that's, yep, nothing there. And yeah, so that's that. So now we flip it to the other side. He's going to be, again, zeros for hits. That's a 5. 0. That's 5. Okay. So nothing happened there. So now we are going to do 3s. It's my third round. So troop quality check for the Italians. 5. He gets it. So 3 or less hits. 4. Nope. So in this case, a 1 or a 0 hits. And that's a 4. So no hits. And then again, Frenchie is zeros. Oh, he got a hit. So a 0. Wow. A 0 on an armored on a pink is a cohesion hit. Well, I didn't see that happening at all. Let me get my blue cohesion hit markers out here. Oh, there we go. So in this case, the Frenchies actually caused a cohesion hit, which makes sense. Okay, so if we just finish up that. Yeah. Yes, is this trying to... Yep, so assault ends. So he goes back with his little cohesion hit, which is kind of crazy. He can do a second. No, not going to do that. Okay, and formation activation. We're going to take these 2 units here, and we're going to assault there. This is formation activation shit. They can do that. So, kind of going through the same thing, but I don't... Is there anything different here than there should have been? Okay, let's see here. So, his assault rating. That's what it is. They're going to have a 0 or to hit, basically. Okay, let's go ahead and take this one. Let's go ahead and go for this. Oh, does that have a modifier on the defense? Nope, it does not. Okay, so defense is going to be 2. Okay, so, and I know this is getting sloppy here. Okay, so this one, we'll start with this one. They don't need to do the TQ check. And the first round, defenders stand. They're going to stand because if they run away, they're going to lose. So they're going to try and stand and see what happens. So 5. So we'll start with a 3. Rolling for troop quality check for company bonus. 0. Yes, he gets it. So 3 or less hits. 2 hits. That is a suppression. So I'm going to check this out real quick. So if we have a suppression, here it is. Okay. Is this already? No, it's not. I don't think it's a step lost unit. No, it's not a step lost unit. So there's 2. Okay, so a suppressed and a cohesion 2. Okay, so that's going to lose a step and keep that. So that will actually lose a step and keep that. But let's hold on to that. This assault rating... Oh, so he can't use that one, but his assault rating is going to be a 0. So he's going to try to roll for 0. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I'm not done yet. That was just 1 hit. That was just one of the couple. So he gets on the 2. So yeah, he gets to roll. I tie 2, +2, -2. So 2 or less hits. No. Okay. This one will be the same. 6 or 9. So he doesn't get the troop quality on this case. So it's going to be a 1 or 0 to hit. That's a 5. And a 0 hits. And that's a 9, so no hits. Okay, this guy's going to come back. He can't use this one, but he can use his assault, which would be a -2, so it'd be 0's to hit. Where's the Frenchie die? 0 hits. Oh, 0 does hit. So a 0 against an armor is a cohesion. So one of these is going to take a cohesion hit, and the Frenchie gets a step loss. So this guy gets, oh, so he's got a, man, this thing's getting stacked up on. Okay. So he is like a stupid, crazy step loss looking leader now. Okay. So this cohesion hit really did bad. Okay, now, so we're on round 2. Now we're on round 2. This is the second round, and we're gonna get. So we'll start with this one because it's the full unit. So 3, so 5 or less for the true quality. He gets an 8. So it's going to be a 1 or 2. He's using the wrong dice. 1 or 2 hits. 9, that's a miss. And so it's going to be 0 hits. 0 does hit. Unarmored, 0. Red is a cohesion hit. So if we have 1 step, suppress case, so this is eliminated. So this unit is eliminated now. So, but it's simultaneous, so he still has, so 0's hit. So it'll be just, oh, he does hit. And that will be another cohesion hit, but to me, that was worth it. That's a cohesion hit here. So these assaults have been a little troublesome. So this guy is eliminated. And then I can put these back, which is good. Okay. So at this point, with no units left, move assaulting units into the hex. That is fine. So we're gonna, so that was this unit here, and this unit here, and they're all a cohesion hit, so we'll just leave it that way. Okay. Now, I gotta get some more units in here. Because let me just double check the victory conditions real quick. So yeah, this is where we're going to go with this, because they get to victory points for the number of Italians inside Bir Hashim. So he is going to go into here, because he's already went in there, with the heavy minefield. Cost to exit the minefield. So that would have been 8 to get out, and yeah, so he's fine. He's got 18, so yeah. So this one is going to try to get into, let's see, this has only got 2 units here. Okay. Oh. Okay, let me look at the gate rules. So, yeah, might as well. So we're going to attempt to move into this hex, and it's a heavy, so I need to, if I roll equal to or lesser than the minefield number, it becomes, so equal to or less than, so that's going to be a 4, so I need a 5 or higher. And I get a 6. I use the French dice, but I get a 6. So that moves into there. And so a desert movement is 3. And double. So that's 3. Do I really have 2 units in there? Yep, I do. That's 3. It's going to be double the cost to get out. So I've used 3. Double the cost would be 6. So yeah, he is going to move into. Oh, okay. So I'm going to say he's in Behershim because the hex has it's in it. So I'm going to say he's in it. Let's go with that. Now let's take a look here. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and move this unit in here. He is also there. He's going to X. So hold on. Oh no, because that would work. Because it's exiting this guy's range is you can't. That range is there, so that's fine. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I can do 4 units. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to move this guy in here as well. I know it's a massive stack, and hopefully I'll have to change it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I don't have that many command points, so I got to save those for right now just in case the division activation chit comes out first, or the direct command chit comes out, so I want to save some of those. But I need to do leader movement, and leader movement's going to go right there. There we go. That activation chit is done. Okay, one more activation chit, and that'll be the end of the turn. And it is the reason why I did not want to use those points is because of CP. And unfortunately, guess what? They're not going to be able to get the extra 2 dispatch points. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to do any dispatches on my last turn. But what I am going to do is I am going to pay 1 CP to activate one of these units to move into here. And I'll save that one. I'm not going to do much on that. Just because that's just not... I want to save that 1 point. I'll get... So my next one will be the... Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend it. I'm going to go ahead and spend it. And I'm going to move this unit right here. He's going to move into here. There we go. And that'll be that. So, let's do a quick summary. Let's see here. So I've done some damage on the French up in this quarter here. Haven't done anything down here. This now comes off. Actually, the French have done most of the damage down there. Down in this area. Yeah, I just didn't have the dispatch points to do much. And now I do regret starting with these guys up here and throwing that chit in instead of throwing one of these guys in or buying one of these guys. So, yeah, so the choice for the dispatch points is something very, very important. But we are only 1 turn away, and I'm not going to go through and count because it's close right now. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. I'm not going to be able to pull any formation activation chits out. So this is going to be really tough. I'm hoping to get a good amount of command points, and maybe I can get in here and do some work. So with that, I will talk to everybody later. Have a great one. Bye.